Hi, this is Fahad from Noodle, and while the world rejoices the launch of Gemini 3, which is an excellent model, and we'll come to that later, I'm going to talk about ChatGPT apps, AI agent apps in general, and the future of applications or generated applications. So, we're going to start off with a ChatGPT application. ChatGPT is the first one to have come out with an SDK to allow any business to build their applications, but I believe all platforms will follow. It is inevitable. Google cannot let this race just be for ChatGPT. So we have a business application set up for DJI with drones and cameras. Let's look at a possible end user experience inside ChatGPT. So let's talk to our DJI application and say, show me your products. Of course, there can be many manifestations of such a question. And we have the company's products as they were set up in your Noodle Seed portal. Your products here, they show up for end users inside their ChatGPT. At this point in time, we have a link to your website where you have your product. But in the future, this will be a direct agentic commerce protocol implementation where an end user will be able to purchase your products and services staying right inside ChatGPT. This is only a starting point. This is what is called a widget in terms of application. And the rest of it is ChatGPT. For most queries, ChatGPT cannot provide actionable responses. As an example, if I say, show me appointments at a local dentist in Fremont, where I live. Of course, ChatGPT does not know when appointments are available at any of my local dentists around the area. It's going to scour the web, go through all of these websites, HTTP based websites, try to find what it can find, but let's see what it comes back with. It'll probably be some text and some images that it probably found over the internet. All right. It finally got back to me. ChatGPT has recently incorporated pictures in their responses, but as you can see, it found some local dentists. It's giving me next available here, but how do I book it? I need to go to some link where I enter my information, it looks up what appointments are available, and then I click through and book an appointment. I can't simply ask ChatGPT or click a button here and book an appointment. If I try to do that, if I say, okay, Dr. Elsa Castro, let's just take this one. Can you book the Monday appointment with Dr. Elsa? Of course, it cannot book. But let's see. Yes, I can't actually complete the bookings. This is where ChatGPT apps in particular and AI agent apps in general come into play. Now let's move to our ChatGPT clone with its own application ecosystem built inside it. Now, this is not a product. It's only for the purpose of this demo. I'm going to show you what I believe and what we believe is the future of agentic applications. Dynamically generated on the fly, one-time single-use applications. Let's have a look. Let's ask the same question. Find me dentist in Fremont South. Let's say if I ask such a question. This is a dynamically generated application. It was created just now based on my question, with Google Maps embedded right within it, top recommendations, actions that I can take within the application. So as an example, I would say, let's say Mission Peak. I'll just take this one. Show me appointments at Mission Peak. Again, based on the data and the APIs available, a new interface could be generated on the fly. Here we have a new generated application. Because we asked to show appointments at a particular dentist, it's showing me which are the doctors and the appointments available with them for various services. And I could, let's say, book a cleaning appointment tomorrow at 9 a.m. And even the appointment booking confirmation can be generated based on the data and information and APIs and actions available to the application builder. There we have it, a booking confirmation with the date, time, and follow-up actions. At this point in time, I could add to calendar, call office, return to home. If you are building an application for an end user to experience your brand inside ChatGPT, you can control what goes inside the application. So you can control how you can incentivize a user to take the next action or to take the next step. Do not wait for OpenAI or Gemini or Perplexity or Claude or any of these AI agents that are built by other companies. They have no incentive for an end user to stay engaged with your brand or your application. However, for your application, if your application is intelligent enough to figure out what would be the next most engaging next steps, or the next steps that you would have liked the user to take, through your own experience, you can influence that. This is the next frontier of applications. This dynamically generated application, or all of these dynamically generated applications, are in fact generated on the fly with Gemini. And you can have your own language model or Gemini or any other language model generating your application, delivering it to your users through ChatGPT. So this was a little demo of where we think the future of applications and the future of software is going in general. We're very excited to provide the platform where any business can create their own ChatGPT applications. Try it out, give us feedback, and I'll see you next time.